So let's start with the recipe, friends. Potatoes, half a kg, 1 liter of water, and let's soak them and boil the potatoes till, as the ladies will say, 2 whistles, or about 7 to 10 minutes. Once done, let's take the capsicums. I have taken 7 of them. They are fresh from my gardens, and I'm going to cut them open from the top. And the stalk with the stem is not going to be thrown. It is going to be used as a cap, and I'm going to show you how. So around this stem or the stalk, we'll cut it open. That's it. That's how it is. And let's cut this portion off. Why? I'll tell you that a little later. But don't throw it away. Why? I'm going to tell you that. Now let's hollow out the capsicum from the inside. Take out all the seeds. And again, let's not throw any of the contents of the which come out from inside the capsicum. And even the seeds. Let's not throw them as of now. Wait for the surprise. And once the capsicum is hollowed and de-seeded, we will, there we are, that's done, and the top will serve as a lid like this or a cap like that, and we'll hollow out the other capsicums also, one after the other, and carefully, don't cut your hand and don't spoil the capsicum. Keep the capsicum intact. Just cut around the lid, the stem, and that's it. Now, here is the real question. What do we do with the capsicum seeds? We have been taught not to use them because they are bitter, and to control their bitterness is an issue. Therefore, they are discarded. But look at these benefits. After seeing these benefits, I'm sure you're not going to throw them away. I never throw them away. I always use the seeds and the inside part. And now for the mangoes. 2 of them again fresh from my orchards. And peeled. Yes. Remember, the skin is not to be used because of urushiol in that. And grated. Both of them right till the seed, and squeeze the grated mango. Keep the juice and the grated mango pulp intact. We'll be using both of them. We are not going to be throwing them away. Now, green chilies and onions and the boiled potatoes. Remember, we had boiled these potatoes before? Now, we'll de-skin them, or we'll peel them, peel the skin off and mash them. Once mashed, we'll add Jeeravan masala. Along with Jeeravan masala, we are going to add turmeric, and antibiotic, of course, gives a good color also, and coriander powder. Now for the results of my dishes, don't change the specifications of the ingredients, and don't change the ingredients also. Use all of them in the same specification that I am adding, and you will get the same result as it should be wanted. Now, red chili powder, that is, and cumin. If you want to improvise the recipe, always do it after you have made the original recipe first, with the original amount of ingredients. Natural salt. I always use natural salt, as you all know, and comes on this kadai or the skillet, and freshly extracted, cold pressed, home extracted kachi ghani mustard oil. If you get kachi ghani, you can use that. Cold pressed, yes. And now we'll add cumin to the mustard oil when it is hot. When the cumin sizzles, the onions follow, chopped of course, and along with that the green chilies chopped again. We'll stir and we'll stir again so that the onions don't get burnt, green chilies don't get burnt, and they do not stick to the bottom of the skillet or kadai or fry pan, whatever you are using. And now when onions are soft, let's add the capsicum mix and the mango with the grated mango. Remember the capsicum seeds and the white part of the capsicum, that is what we had added earlier. And we stir and mix all of them. And now we'll add the potatoes along with the spices which we had added earlier. And we are going to mix well. Stir to mix well. And remember, we are going to cook it till 80% is done. Look at that lovely color. Imagine what beautiful it must be tasting. And now the capsicum. We are going to stuff the capsicum with this filling. That is how we are going to do it. We'll stuff all the capsicums one after the other and cap them. It takes a little while. This dish does take a little while, and the cooking process is slightly long and requires a little bit of patience, but the dish at the end of the day is worth it. So now the capsicum has been filled with the potato mix that we had cooked, and now we're going to cap the top of the capsicum with the lids as before. We'll seal them, and in case the caps do not hold, we can use toothpicks to keep them in place also. Once done, a fry pan comes on, oil, again mustard oil added, and when hot, capsicums go into it one after the other. And you can also deep fry the capsicum, but I don't want to deep fry the capsicum, I just want to shallow fry the capsicum. And remember, I'm not going to cover the pan. If I cover the pan and then cook the capsicum, then it is going to become soft. So therefore, cap is to be done only for a very, very short time. Now flip the side of the capsicum. Remove the cover, flip the sides. The cover is just to keep the temperature in place so that the bottom of the capsicum which is touching the pan and the top part of the capsicum, and they get almost the same amount of heat and that they cook properly. And the capsicum should not be left uncooked. So for that reason, I'm going to cover the fry pan again. Again, I'm going to flip the capsicum. Look at that. The top part is almost done. The bottom part is gone brown, but the top part is also gone softer. So that is the idea. Idea is not to make the capsicum mushy, but idea is to cook the capsicum from the top and the bottom and all around with the same uniformity. And flipping we will do after every 5 minutes. Now we'll cover finally And there we are. If the capsicum is soft, look at that, capsicum is soft enough, but it's not mushy, isn't it? So they are cooked, they are soft, and if you see, they have been cooked at a low temperature, not at a high temperature. Now this part done, we'll move the capsicum onto our platter or onto our dish, whichever way, or the plate, whichever way we wish to serve them. So once the capsicum has been moved, we'll move all the other capsicums also and get the dish ready to serve. Now let me just cut this and show you what it is going to be like. Because when you serve it with roti, naan, paratha, and look at that, beautiful, isn't it? And do enjoy this dish with all your known, unknown relations, relatives, friends, foes, and most importantly with your enemies also. Beautiful dish, isn't it? And till we meet again with another video or a recipe, is thanks for watching. Bye and have a nice time, friends. So you have a classical recipe at your hands, and as I always say, cook healthy, eat healthy, and live healthy, friends. Bye, have a nice time.